The first, which I've touched on, is never, ever, ever stop learning. It sounds really obvious, but the simple truth is this. If I go to VF Corporation and take 10 people and give them the exact same experience, the one who's going to end up managing the other 9 is the person who learned the most from that experience and their shared experiences. And that's just a fact. And I'm going to use a personal toolbox. Marty, I'm glad you used tools because I use that a lot at work. I talk about tools a lot. I use toolbox in my analogy, and I do this a lot at work. When you were in undergraduate schools, you don't really need a toolbox. You don't need tools. If something breaks on Elon campus, I'm sure the students here pick up the telephone, call President Lambert and say, Leo, my door's broken. Could you get somebody down here to fix it? But you don't need tools. Then you go and you get your apartment. And when you get your apartment, now you have to have a couple things. Hammers, wrenches, screwdrivers. You got to have a couple things. Later in life, you're going to buy a house. Now you have serious problems. You need some tools. You need a lawnmower, rakes, shovels. You didn't need them before, but you need them now. Then maybe you'll have kids. Now you're going to need a bigger house. You're going to need more tools. And your career is going to be exactly like that. At least mine was. You have the opportunity over your career to pick up tools along the way that you're going to need right then and can help you later. Pick up those tools. Learn how to master them. Borrow tools along the way if you need to. Because as your career develops, you're going to get involved in much bigger, much more complicated situations, and every tool you had the opportunity to pick up may be very helpful to you. Most careers peak out, in my opinion, when the tools that are needed to do a job really well don't exist in the person that's in the job. Don't let that happen to you. It doesn't need to. The good news about this, and this was exceptionally good news for me, is that you don't need to be the smartest person to do this well. I have never been the smartest guy in the room in any job I've had. Never, ever, ever. But I have a really nifty toolbox. I developed it thoughtfully. I use the tools regularly. And I'm pretty good at using them much better than some smarter people that work for me that have a smaller toolbox. So be thoughtful about your careers. Be thoughtful as you go through your careers about who you can learn from and what experiences you can learn from, and take every opportunity to do both.